Hi, everybody. It's me, and this is my great background. And I am coming live to you from Nashville, Tennessee. And I'm a singer songwriter here. And I've been doing the singing and songwriting only for about 10 years now. I'm 50 years old. So I started pretty old. Like I started right when I was like 39, 40 years old. And I actually did not even know how to play a musical instrument. I didn't know how, well, I used to sing as a child, but honestly, I hadn't really sang professionally in a very, very, very long time. And I just had a dream. I had a couple of kids, and I felt like doing some songwriting. I'm an all original songwriter, but these secrets you can use in your career for any type of industry you want to get to. So there are definitely different types of industries and to be successful in, but I'm going to give you the secrets to being successful in whichever type of industry you want to go into. So I'm an original songwriter and performer. So basically, what I do is I write songs and then I perform them for people. And that's why Nashville, Tennessee is such a great place for me because I prefer to be all original and be performing my own music. Um, and so, as a child, I was a cover artist and a performer in choruses, not choir necessarily. I was not really into church at that time. But I did sing all around the country, and I was in musicals and plays and those sorts of things. So I've been performing most of my life, just not as an adult. So I was an adult. I had to learn how to sing, which really, for me, it took about, I'd say, about a year and a half before I could really sing and perform. Um, I don't know, like 2 years before I stopped making my friends' ears bleed, as I should say. But you can really do it much faster than that if you get a vocal coach. I really just Hail Married it and went into industry not knowing a whole lot. I literally got a babysitter, and 2 nights a week I went to open mics. I went to one guitar lesson at Evans Music City in Houston, Texas, and then I started going to open mics. So I really should not have been doing that, but I did that. Um, so as a result, I have worked with incredible people. I'm actually going to give you a little bit of my bio right now. I should have prepared this and looked it up before I started doing this. But so I'm going to look this up and I'm going to give you a little bit of information about like who I've played with and what I've done in the last 10 years. Um, I definitely have always had a knack. Like I went to high school with some famous people. So I was very dead set against not using any of my connections. I really just wanted to be able to earn my way in the music industry. So I'll read a little bit of my bio for you. I'm looking at my phone, so that's why I'm looking down when I'm talking to you. Um, my name is C4, and I'm from Nashville, and I've written songs that have been recorded for TV filming. I've opened up for, played with, and also worked with artists and producers on projects with Rap a Lot Records in Houston, Texas. Matthew Knowles, who's Beyonce's father. Liberty DeVito, which is Billy Joel's drummer. Nikki's American Dream, which is a transgender, beautiful lady who recently passed away. My song Midnight Angel was one of the theme songs. She had two on her filming for TV show. Um, so I've had placement. I've worked with Mark Stein from Vanilla Fudge, Rockers in Recovery, Sobriety Unplugged. I hate want to mention I'm 20 years clean and sober. So I give back a lot. Sober Palooza, Recovery Unplugged, which was founded by Richie Supa from Aerosmith. Face the Music Foundation, Grace Notes, Lou Esposito from the Capris, guitar Dave Watkins was my first lead guitar player. And he's worked with In Excess, Eurythmics, Killing Joke, Buddy Holly's niece and nephew, Daniel Johns. That's plus a million more he's worked with, besides just me. I've worked with Daniel Johnston, Craig Wayne Boyd from American Idol, And now I'm in a pandemic, but I was hosting a monthly Christian open mic, and I was also uh, part of Sober Sessions, which is a monthly open mic with Recovery Unplugged, which is Richie Supa from Aerosmith's work to help people in the community, and Grace Notes. So I've really been able to work with a lot of people. So I just want to share. Basically, we'll go with like the top 3 secrets that you really need to know, whichever industry you're going to get into in music. And it's really more about ethics, the secret sauce. Get up and show up for your show. Don't talk bad about people. And let's see, don't talk bad about people. Get up and show up, and be a professional. So get up and show up. That means when you book a gig, you need to show up for your gig. I don't care if it's a coffee shop or um, an arena, or if you're going to be singing the national anthem, or you're going to be um, meeting for a co-write, or you're going to be performing as a charity event, or a recital. Anything you are doing musically is a professional gig, and you need to be able to get up and show up and be responsible in your commitment, and that gives you a lot of credibility in the industry. I would never say that I'm the best artist in the whole world or anything like that, but I definitely have gotten up and showed up 99.99999% of the time. And I just want to stress how important it is to be trustworthy. When you book a gig, you need to be there no matter what the gig is, whether you're playing for tips or hosting an open mic or getting paid or whatever you're doing. These are very, very important things that you have to do, is to get up and show up. The other one is be ethical. So you don't talk bad about people. This is a huge secret of the industry. You have to be respectful. Everybody has bad days. Everybody has bad years. Some people are awful. Some people are incredible. But no matter what, you can't please everybody, and you're not going to get along with everybody in the industry. But cardinal rule number 2 is you don't talk bad about people ever. Okay, we're all professionals. We're all trying to get into the music scene. We're all trying to find our niche and our way. And, am I a cover artist who likes to work the club circuit, or am I a wedding professional who works corporate gigs? Am I a rock star that plays like Taylor Swift, that plays for thousands of people? Who am I, and what exactly do I want? So these things are super important as you find your way, and you have to really, really, really be kind to people and to yourself, and don't talk bad about people. Don't be like, that guy is the worst musician, or, oh my God, I can't believe how bad they sing, or, oh my God, I can't believe that they don't show up for their gigs, or they got in a fight on stage, or whatever drama may be happening in their personal life or their professional life. Cardinal sin number 2, you just don't talk bad about people. It's just not nice. You don't know who knows who, especially being new in the industry. And it can really rub people the wrong way. There could be people that have been in the industry for decades, and they're having a bad year. And you come in and you start talking, junk about that person to somebody who's actually known that person for decades, and they understand that he's going through a bad year. And so that's something you definitely don't want to get involved in, is being that person that is, gossipy and mean. That's just not okay. So number 3 goes into the professionalism. Professionalism, you look a certain way. You have to dress accordingly. There's actually a way to sit on the bench. If you're going to sit when you perform, there's actually a way to sit on a stool that's a professional look. And we can go over some of those techniques later, but these are very, very important things to learn as you go along. Some people do sit on bar stools. I live in Nashville. We perform on bar stools all the time. And when you learn how to be a performer part, you have to learn how to sing, you need to learn how to play, you need to learn how to perform. And so, you have to be yourself and dress the way you want to dress, but try make sure it's in line with who you're trying to be and where you're trying to go. If you're playing a wedding gig, you have to dress appropriately versus if you're playing a songwriter round in a country bar. Versus, and you can dress any way you want, but just remember that there are certain levels and arenas where you should be thinking about what am I wearing. Showing up, part of the professionalism and responsibility is showing up at least 2 hours before your show. There's a lot to do. Oftentimes there's a lot of setup involved, there's sound checking, and it's really important to show up on time and be courteous to the sound person and to the bartenders. And remember to tip, promote the people in the club, to help them as well. And or if you are as at a wedding, it's really important, or a corporate gig, which is great money. You just don't fraternize with the guests. There's just rules and boundaries, and you have to understand what the rules and boundaries are. Because at the end of the day, there are a million of us. And if you really want to work, from my experience, if you really want to work in the industry, it's just important to be respectful of the environment around you. Try to dress appropriately to the actual gig you're playing, and take care of the patrons that are also working to earn a living, and try to create an amazing experience for the people that are involved, the people that have taken the time to leave their home and get dressed up and come out into the public. And then you are responsible for providing to that public all the, that experience, that evening, at least in a part, to be a part of that is really important to really fulfill that obligation and give that to other people. So 3 secrets to success in the industry. And then we'll go into detail about a little bit more about the types of industries involved in another video. Again, it's been a pleasure to teach you a little bit about the music industry and give you a little bit of background on me. Am I the best performer in the world? I don't think so, but I've been doing this now for 11 years. I also performed as a child. And so I do have some knowledge to pass on to you, and I hope that it's been beneficial. So for now, I think that's it. I'm going to end my stream, and you're welcome to like my channel. Please subscribe. I do tons of different things. I do music industry, life, products, not just like music products, but all kinds of products. So because I'm a person and a mother and a rock star and business owner and entrepreneur and all this kind of stuff. So hope you have a great day. Peace out.